Okay, so we have Julian Harris here, and of course myself, Will Moss. I am the CEO of HBCUconnect.com, and I wanted to have a quick conversation with Julian, who actually attended at least one of our HBCU Connect events with Microsoft, and he got the gig. So we want to see what happened. We want to hear, learn a little bit more about Julian, and how we were able to connect, and then how he was able to land a job with Microsoft. So Julian, tell me a little bit about yourself, man. Where are you from, and where you went to school?
Okay. Yeah. So Julian Harris, undergrad, I went to St. Louis University. Grad school, I went to Webster University. Both majored at both schools in management information systems. So I had a career in IT for about 10, 11 years before the event.
Okay.
Um, yeah, worked at a lot of places. So
Yeah.
it's too many to name, really.
And how did you hear about the event?
So I actually had a friend of my wife's. She was in a group me with a group of people, and I think it's like a blacks in DC group or something like that. And they would often put the different HBCU Connect events in the group. Um, and she knew that I was into gaming because I did like video game media on the side. Have a website, and she was like, "Hey, Julian loves Xbox. Let me." So she sent it to my wife. My wife sent it to me,
Okay.
and that's how I found out about the event.
So the event that you attended was the Xbox gaming event.
Yes, yes.
That was actually our biggest virtual event we've ever had.
Okay.
Yeah, that event had almost 400 people that showed up.
Yeah, yeah,
It did live, which was crazy. But I mean, it makes sense because Microsoft and is one thing that's already employer of choice, but then you put gaming on top of that,
yeah,
and we attracted a lot of people. So that's I find that very interesting, because that with that being one of the most popular events, had to be one of the most competitive events as well
yes.
for opportunities. So tell us the story, man. So first of all, what were your thoughts on the event, man? Have you ever been to an event kind of like that, and what's your impressions on the HBCU Connect Microsoft event?
First off, the event was great. I'm not sure if you normally have digital events or in-person events, or but COVID definitely presented a unique opportunity for me. But the event was great. Met a lot of people in different departments in different parts of Microsoft and Xbox.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, it was almost better than any other type of, I guess, recruiting or networking event that I've been to in a long time. So it was pretty dope.
So that leads to my next question. What happened? Because like I said, that was our most well attended event. And to your point earlier, we would have these events in person in different
Mhm.
parts of the country, but having them virtual creates the opportunity where we might not ever get to see St. Louis,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
for an event, but having it virtually, you could be in St. Louis, you can attend the event and land that dream career. Um,
yeah.
so so let me know what happened after the event, and just to set the stage for
Mhm.
people, we have the events virtually, you attend, but then it's like, okay, after the event, what are the next steps? And so usually we can collect your resume, we share
Mhm.
your resume with Microsoft, but a lot of times Microsoft will want you to take some initiative, and they'll want you to either follow up with their recruiters on LinkedIn, or to submit an interview interest form,
Mhm.
to so that they can take a look at your profile and reach out to you. So what happened for you after the event?
So after the event, I definitely took notes. I added a few of the speakers from the event on LinkedIn, and I think not too long after that, um, they reached out. They wanted to do kind of like a screening interview, um, and after that interview, then they set up the next kind of. It was almost like another screening interview, but more technical,
Yep.
or on my like business technical,
Yep.
just kind of to see, I guess, how much I knew about the product, how much I knew when it came to the role, which was a program manager. But I actually have a different role, and I guess I'll get into that part
Yeah.
next.
Yeah.
Um, and I guess it was a little shaky on that first interview just because it was my first interview of that type, because being on the business side, you don't have a lot of technical interviews.
Yep.
But it got to the point where he was like, the guy who I was interviewing with, he told me, he was like, you know more about Xbox and its systems than I do. So I think that kind of got me past that interview.
Wow.
Yeah. And then,
just out of curiosity, how does that happen? Did you have work experience or just your personal interest?
Personal interest. I'm a big Xbox fan. I mean, I do have all types of consoles, but I'm a big Xbox fan. Like I said, I worked in IT. I had the video game site on the side. So it's just, I mean, I've been testing games on the side over the years. So it's just kind of knowledge from, I guess the Xbox is the 20th anniversary this year. So I've been playing that long. So
okay. Got it. Okay. So you had that interview. So did you have to have like a team interview after that, or what happened after that?
So the next interview, it was actually a day. It was like almost like an event. There were 4 back-to-back interviews with different teams, different teams and people in different roles. So a couple people were program managers themselves. I think there was an interview with a developer, and he had a program manager sit in just so if I said something he didn't know, that somebody can confirm it. And then there was, I think, somebody's boss's boss that I talked with. And then after that, there was one more interview with the person who I would have been working under. And he spoke at the event too, Graylin Randolph.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it got to that point, and I think it got down to maybe 3 people out of 70.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But he told me, he was like, even if you don't get this specific job, getting this far and making it past all these other people, they're going to shop you around. And then that's what happened. Yeah.
Okay. So what happened? So it wasn't on Graylin's team, or was it on a different team, or?
Yeah. So the original job was a program manager on Graylin's team. I got beat out by someone else, but I saw her on LinkedIn. She deserved it. She was a great candidate. But they didn't, I guess Microsoft is really working on getting more Black people working with the company.
Yep.
So I think maybe a week or 2 later, I had another interview. So I'm with Xbox Game Studios Publishing as a senior business manager. That one went really quick. I talked to maybe 3 people within a week, and then I got the offer the next week.
And so that's what you're doing now?
Yeah.
So how long have you been with Microsoft at this point?
I think it's been just a couple days over a month, just about a month. Yeah.
Well, hey, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Those other 3 folks that you were talking about, that was all from this folks from our event?
I think so. There were definitely, because I was watching LinkedIn, and it seems like there were a lot of people getting jobs with Microsoft. So I was very happy to see that.
That's man, congratulations, because like I said, that was one of our biggest events. So going through that process, man, if you guys don't take the initiative to follow up, to pursue the opportunities, then we can't have stories like this. We can't have these successes, and that might kind of stifle opportunities in the future for more African Americans. So this story of you going through that process, you being hired and joining Microsoft opens the door for more people to come behind you that look like us. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I appreciate you sharing that story, man. So how has it been so far, being about a month in?
It's been great. It's definitely one of the best, actually, I've worked for a lot of companies. It's the best company I've worked for. Great benefits, great people.
You're happy with the offer?
Yeah, definitely happy with the offer. Yeah.
That's good feedback.
Yeah.
So, what was I getting ready to ask you, man? This is important. So for people that are out there watching, where is your team located, and then where are you working from?
So my team is located in Seattle, but everyone's still remote right now. I think the office is open back up in September.
Okay.
And then once that happens, my wife and I will start trying to sell the house and moving out to Seattle.
Okay. So I've heard good things. So, don't be intimidated by the move. There's some good people out there, that I know at Microsoft that are out in the Seattle area. I know a lot of people, like you said, are working remote. But yeah, man, it opens up a world of opportunity, man. So I wish you the best. I'll ask if you have any words of encouragement for other folks like yourself that attend our events for Microsoft.
Definitely, like if you see something that, because I get all the emails about the new events that are coming up, and I send them out to different people. Definitely take a chance. That's been the biggest thing with this whole process. It's been me taking a chance on myself. And the organization, HBCU Connect, is definitely great. The events are great. And kind of like words of wisdom, YouTube. They they have interviews and interview prep on YouTube, and that was a big help in this process. So those are kind of like the three major things for me. Yeah.
Excellent, man. I really appreciate you taking the time to share your experience, because that's going to help other people that see this video and attend the events in the future. I wish you the best, but stay in touch.
We'll do.
We'll keep you as part of the family. Maybe one day we'll host an event again with gaming, and you'll be one of the folks on the panel.
Oh, definitely. That would be like a nice I forgot the word I'm looking, like a nice full circle moment.
Full circle, yep. Excellent, man. So hey, I want to thank you, man. I say enjoy your Friday and your weekend.
Appreciate it.
And, you too. Appreciate it, man. And just want to say thanks again, man, and best of luck with you in your new career.
Thank you.
Okay, take care, brother.
You too.